The world is witnessing the last solar eclipse of the year. The celestial phenomenon occurs when moon passes between the earth and the sun. It blocks most of the sun's light and throws its shadow on the earth, creating a dazzling, fiery crescent. While parts of Europe have witnessed the solar eclipse, in India, it has just begun. It is expected to continue till 6 p.m. this evening. In India, the solar eclipse is associated with religious beliefs and some superstitions too. The doors of Kedarnath and Badrinath temples have been closed due to the partial solar eclipse earlier today. People were seen taking holy dips ahead of the eclipse. Now, viewing the eclipse sun with the naked eye is not advised even for a very brief period of time. It can damage the eyes permanently and result in blindness. The Indian Institute of Astrophysics is live streaming the partial solar eclipse from Hanle in Ladakh. They say that it is one of the rarest solar eclipses and will not be seen again for another 10 years. Live visuals coming in at the moment from Lucknow. You can see Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath right there, flanked by a number of people. In fact, it's the world that is witnessing the last solar eclipse of the year. The moon passing between Earth and the sun, blocking most of the sunlight, throwing its shadow on Earth, a dazzling fiery crescent. In India, it has just begun and is expected to continue till 6 p.m. And in India, a lot of beliefs, that is religious beliefs and superstitions, are attached with it as well. There are doors of some temples like the Kedarnath and Badrinath have been closed because of the partial solar eclipse. People have also taken holy dip ahead of the eclipse. Here you can see Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath right there as well. But I must tell the viewers what I just said earlier too. Viewing the eclipse sun with the naked eye is not advised even for a very brief period of time. It can damage the eyes permanently. It can also result in blindness. The Indian Institute of Astrophysics is live streaming the partial solar eclipse from Ladakh. They are saying it is one of the rarest solar eclipse and will not be seen again for the next 10 years. Ashutosh is now joining us for the latest details. Ashutosh, before you begin, there are some do's and don'ts as far as the solar eclipse are concerned, and these are mainly health related in terms of not looking at it straight in the eye, etc. If you could walk our viewers through that first.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you're watching going on your rooftop or in an open place and trying to look the solar eclipse, do not see through naked eyes. In fact, there are some such kind of glasses available in the market which barely cost 30 to 50 rupees. Use only that, not even mirror reflection, not even reflection in the water as it is suggested by many. It could really harm your eyes. But for now, what we are seeing here at the Delhi's Nehru Planetarium, massive arrangements have been done by the programmers of Nehru Planetarium at various points. These scopes have been placed and the Prerna, the programmer, one of the programmers from the planetarium will join me shortly here. But for now, what we know that it is now 15% Prerna, it is visible 15%.
Yes,
now?
yes, 15%, and I think it's about to 5. Around 5:30 will be 43%.
Okay, what will be the maximum percentage of the solar eclipse that will be visible?
43 is the complete total percentage from Delhi only.
43%. And now there are certain myths, as far as the advisories for people, those who are really, going on their rooftop or in open places watching. What are the advisories, what precautions people should take as far as, watching or viewing this solar eclipse concerned?
Only one advisory is there: never ever see sun from the naked eyes. Use certain kind of filters to protect your eyes, because watching sun from your open eyes is any way harmful, whether it is eclipse or not.
It is harmful actually. Yes. So even for now I'm using this glass to watch the eclipse here, but for now for our viewers I'm bringing here the images which is being projected by the planetarium. There you see around 15 to 17% of the total eclipse that is visible on many projectors which have been telecast here at planetarium and several other places wherever the solar eclipse is visible. Of course, this we are saying after 22 months. Last it was visible, I guess, around 23rd or 25th September 2019, and after COVID, this is almost 22 months when the eclipse it yet again visible in India, and now next it will be really too long. And for now, as we know, there's a literally battle between the the ancient science and the modern science, how people define, as many believe in faith, do not eat, people go to temple, offer prayer, but where the modern science says it's just, astrophysics movement that is taking place. So this is just another event which is unfolding, be it the solar eclipse and the other. So there you see these special arrangements in the national capital at Nehru Planetarium. Chaiti.
Absolutely, and thanks for getting us the do's and don'ts as well, because those are medically advised do's and don'ts as far as the solar eclipse is concerned, in terms of not looking at it from the naked eye, but using those special glasses to look at it. Abhishek Mishra also joins us from Prayagraj. Abhishek, what's going on at Prayagraj?
Well, as far as Prayagraj is concerned, you can certainly see that the solar eclipse has begun here at approximately around 4:25. It began and it's already going on. As far as the impact is concerned, it looks like it's approximately 18 to 20% so far, and it has been said that 32% of solar eclipse will be visible in Prayagraj. Now, as far as this particular city is concerned, it's a holy city, Prayagraj. And we have been witnessing from morning itself that the devotees who all have been coming here were taking the holy dip in the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati here, which is unique in itself. It's only visible in Prayagraj, and soon after that the period began, people, and specifically all the devotees who have come from different regions, are visible chanting Sri Ram, doing the bhajanas, and the kirtans were very much evident on the banks of river Ganga. But right now the solar eclipse is going on. It's approximately 18 to 20%, and you can see in the visuals how it will continue for about 5:27. So that is something which is the time, approximately 30 to 34 minutes.
Kids will be very curious. The young kids will be very curious, and this is something so interesting, because kids, when they're growing up, they love understanding how the science of all of this works. So are there schools, all right, let's take this with Dev right there. Dev, are there schools who are making all these trips for the students, explaining to them how the eclipse really happened, the science behind it? What's going on in Jaipur? Dev, can you hear me? Dev, can you hear me? All right, let's re-establish Dev in moments from now. Abhishek Mishra is joining us from Prayagraj. Abhishek, from an educational perspective, what have the schools in Prayagraj done to educate the students about this one-of-its-kind and last solar eclipse of the year?
Well, Chaiti, as far as educational approach is concerned, Prayagraj is particularly a holy city, and today, because of the Deepavali holidays are going on, so there has not been much of such event happening, although there is a Jawahar Planetarium in Anand Bhavan, but that is also closed today. But whosoever is coming on the banks of river Ganga, they are witnessing it with using the specialized glasses. So that is something which we can see, but majorly it's all about the belief Prayagraj has, and the people specifically. We witnessed the devotees coming from Madhya Pradesh, from Delhi, Chandigarh, even from the parts of Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, and they have a belief that taking the holy dip at the confluence of river Ganga and Yamuna, it is something which can only and only get the benefit in Prayagraj. So that is something which is more evident. We have been witnessing about the kirtans happening here.
Religious belief right there, and that's the religious belief of the people. They're conducting all these religious rituals and ceremonies as well. We'll continue getting you more details as far as this is concerned.